In the heart of Denver, CHARG Resource Center has been shining a light on mental health for a quarter of a century. Many have entered their kitchen looking for a snack, a cup of coffee, and the daily news. Welcome to the Drop-In, where CHARG began. A partnership between the Capitol Hill Action and Recreation Group and the Heart of Boardwalk.
25 years ago, what I was doing was getting ready to open CHARG Resource Center. It was a very exciting time for many of us. I had been working in the public mental health field for a number of years, and together with a small group of other professionals, including Lynn Jones, a psychiatric nurse who had been my team leader in one of the mental health centers where I worked, and Sister Maureen Cottonsteady, who also worked for that program and had a great deal of her own compassion and commitment to helping people who didn't have advantages that some of us had. We together got the CHARG Drop-In Center going in 1989.
We tried to get people to come to CHARG and tried to get people to listen to our program of empowerment, and this is, I think, partly what David and I have been aiming for years. I don't know if Lynn Jones realized that initially that this is what David and I were basically about. We wanted empowerment, and David wanted empowerment, not just for himself, but for other consumers as well. He sincerely believed that people were more than just their illness, that we could do more, that there were some.
This is Zim Olson, board member, consumer at CHARG since 1989, just about right after it started. I heard from somebody CHARG was in the basement of this church in 9th and Emerson on Capitol Hill, and I said, well, I'll have to get over there. And
There was a sign on the drop-in wall. We need to have people in our lives, people who mean something to us, knowing that being with them is coming home.
When I first started at CHARG, we were in a very small, in the basement of Our Savior's Lutheran Church, and we had both our clinic and our program at that space. There were no separate offices. We had desks behind partitions. And so my hopes for CHARG at that point was I thought it would be so great if we could get an office, have some individual meeting spaces, and an individual space for the drop-in. And what we ended up doing was buying the building at 12th and Washington that the clinic is now in, and we kept the space at Our Savior's Lutheran Church for the drop-in center. And I think what a wonderful change.
Welcome to the Heartland Clinic, where CHARG continues. Thanks to friends, family, boards, and devoted staff, keeping us going through thick and thin. With a second location, CHARG expanded services. It established itself at 21st and Broadway, doing homeless outreach at the project to assist in the transition from homelessness. It grew in many more ways. A dental program, a speakers bureau, a payee program, a consumer employment program, camping trips, holiday events, and many talented individuals. The mental health clinic is thriving, with apartments upstairs and room for lots of action. The drop-in has a new name. The entrance has been painted, and Barbara's still in the kitchen. Her husband's memory lingers. "We are not our illness," he said. Let's celebrate together for many more years.
Special birthday wishes for CHARG. I think that it's just a wonderful credit to the mental health consumers that have been involved in our organization. Some of them have been with us for the entire 25 years, and I think my hat is off to them. I've been consistently so inspired and impressed by the ways in which they have responded to this opportunity to kind of carve out their own destiny and take responsibility not only for their individual lives but for each other and for this program.
I just wish for CHARG at least another 25 years of wonderful history, and I hope that CHARG can continue it, growing and developing and being a beacon in the mental health community.
You know, these are hopes that we have for the future, but, you know, with a small nonprofit, it's a day by day, week by week, month by month thing, and you don't know for sure if things are going to last, but so far, 25 years, that's pretty darn good.
Well, let's talk about what would we do without CHARG, and we're not so sure. I tell my friends, and we talk about it. We really have to be mentally ill to leave CHARG, but
CHARG at 25. Event sponsors: Kaiser Permanente, West Pines Behavioral Health, Colorado Access, and Denver Health and Hospital Authority. Thank you.